Jade 5-year-old class on the Beam circuit is going to start on a side station right here in front of you. There's a frog on the floor in front of the wall mat, and we're going to ask them to stand on the frog with their feet together, and they can place their hands on the wall if they're needing help supporting their weight, because we're going to ask them to do releve raises where they rise on both feet into a releve and then place their heels back down on the ground. And we're going to ask them to do 5 in a row because they're 5 years old, and we're going to practice engaging those calf muscles going all the way up and all the way down. For a challenge, we can ask them to try it without using their hands on the mat and see if they can still hold their balance and do 5 in a row without tipping over. The next thing they're going to do is the low beam, where they're going to work on forward walks and releve. We're going to ask for their arms to be in a T position, and we're working for straight legs as they travel down the beam. On the trap mat, we're going to have them get into a lunge position where they put their dominant foot in front and their arms by their ears. This is going to be the first thing that we ask them to be able to recognize, is that their front leg is straight, or their front leg is bent and their back leg is straight, and their arms go up by their ears. If they can do that and they have a pretty good memory, and they're remembering to do that every time, you can place your hands on top of their hands and press, and get them to engage their core and lean forward into that strong 45-degree angle pressing forward. Once they're pressing against you and you can feel that their core is engaged, you're going to ask them to hold their arms where they are as you slowly start to take the weight off of their hands. After the lunge on the trap mat, they're going to do a doggy with a broken leg on our floor beam, where they place their hands in a butterfly position, standing on their dominant leg with the other leg in the air, and they're going to hop on their back foot and then move their hands forward as they travel down the beam. At the other end, we have another placement mat. We have a smiley face sitting on the floor, and we're going to ask them to do their freeze tap their knees with their arms out in front, bend their knees, reach down and tap 1, 2, 3, reminding them of what a good landing position feels like. On the way back, they're going to mirror what they did on the way down, doing their releve walks forward, their lunge position, and then their doggy with a broken leg, ending back at their releve raises on the frog. And that's it for our 5-year-old Jades on Beam.